We're on location of where the school used to be. It was Hillview Elementary School, which now is non-existent. Has been torn down.
Except for that remains, yeah.
Okay, but in March of 1997, you say March 12?
No, it was towards the middle or the end.
Okay, so it was the middle of March of 1997 when the incident occurred here
Right,
at the school.
To the best of my knowledge.
And it started with you being in the classroom.
No, I was outside.
Outside, and then you were in the classroom.
No.
Not at all? Okay.
Because this would happen at about 10 o'clock. All I had to do was, I was told to basically report to the teacher, and I just said hi, basically, and then she had me sit outside, and that happened for several months.
Okay. Now, show me about where what area the incident occurred that involved a gunfire.
The first shots?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first shot that I gave was a warning shot as an MP. I was right there. Miss Hatch was right about there, I think. And I fired it from about 3 feet away from her.
Okay.
On the ground, as mandated. And first time the police fired a weapon at me, I was right on a hill area, right before the corner, right about here. And that hurt my ear, and it made it so I couldn't hear my own self talk, because it was that close. And that happened for a few seconds. And there was a military guy right next to me. He was the commander of the first thing that arrived.
Okay, what time did this happen?
Which thing?
The shooting incident.
Where the police fired at me while I was speaking in mid-sentence?
Yeah.
That was about, I think, around 5 p.m.
Okay. Was school in session at 5 p.m.?
No, it was not.
Okay, what were you doing at the school at 5 p.m.?
They wouldn't let me leave.
Okay.
Because what happened is I got authorization to leave after they had assumed command of the facility, right about there. And so I went out around through that gate, the gate that was over there. Or you can look around. And what it is I went out near the crosswalk area, and I had 2 police cars. I think one was an SUV, and they were both marked. And they basically told me, one of them first gave me something that could be construed as either a death threat or an arrest threat at the same time. I don't remember how he worded it, but I had already asked for an escort to be out to that parking lot, and actually the guy who was commanding the people escorted me out there, and he basically told them that I was allowed to leave anyway, because I wasn't being hostile or anything towards anyone. And they argued, and so then I went back and tried to collect statements, and there was some conflict before I could get back because they drew their guns.
Do you have witnesses?
To the parking lot? Or
Yeah.
to everything else?
On everything, all
I
together.
should have witnesses to the parking lot incident, part of this.
Can you name them off?
The people that were on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know their names.
Okay. All right, thanks.
This area right here is between the corridor and where the facility command center was. The officer was right there. I was right there, back and forth around this area. This was our zone of control, basically. And we had people on all sides. We had the 5th grade class that I was supposed to be in, blocking. The 6th graders were out there, out by the school playground that's not existent now. And they were taking notes because I had already planned on there being some kind of problem. So I made sure there was plenty of material available in my backpack, and mechanical pencils and stuff like that, so the mechanical pencils would break. And so they took the remains of my notebooks that hadn't been torn, and they started writing down stuff with the assistance of Catherine Haslam out there. Can we delay that?
Yeah, we can delay that.
Okay. Just a big layout. General layout of this is the facility looked like this.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a wall here. There's another wall here. There are some stairs, and that's where you go in through the main one. And there were a few security cameras, but they probably don't have that film.
Okay.
And
you were talking about something about mortar fire a minute ago?
I'd really just like you to get the evidence.
Okay, that's fine. Not a problem.
Or talk to Shannon, or Chase, or Rory, because it was extremely, extremely terrifying.